Hi everybody, this is Dragomania, and today I'm going to show you something who made tarrash, Dr. Tarrash, famous. So it's obviously a trap, and you might know it. So it started with e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, and in here d6. This is the trap. And then d4, bishop d7, castle, knight f6, knight c3, bishop b7, rook e1, exclamation mark, and here castle. It's really strange, to see the kids who are playing their games, playing like moves like d5, and then I'm like, what? They don't know how to win a piece here. So obviously this is winning for white, and Dr. Tarrash has made a lot of analysis and proved that this is winning. After bishop c6, d takes e, d takes e, ed, no, de, then queen takes d8, and here there's two moves. First, let's analyze the trap. Then white wins a pawn. Bishop takes e4. Then this is somehow force. Knight d3, clever move. f5, f3. Then here bishop c5 check. Now knight takes, bishop g5, rook d4, bishop e7, rook e8, and then c4. So that's what made Tarrash famous. Let's go back to the position where queen takes queen. You might wonder something like, here, can we take with the f rook? Well, this is the same moves. Then rook f1, winning a piece, because if rook f8, then the best move, king e2, and then here there's no way for white, for black to prevent white from winning a piece, so it's obviously lost. So okay, now let's see a game which is quite controversial against Tarrash against Jagorin in St. Petersburg, 1893. e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop, and a6, Jagorin's main move, and then quite fairly standard move. Of course, knight c3 is not really popular. It's not quite in the spirit of the Spanish, but okay. d4, correct move and probably good. Then here there's quite probably good moves, but I mean, after queen d2, queen e7, knight a4, well, how to say, Tarrash has a plan of controlling the c5 square, but it's dead equal position, maybe better for black. After these series, b4, intelligent move. Now queen e6. This is clever. Now black is down a pawn, but he's freeing up his position for his two bishops. So rook d3, rook e1, rook fd8, rook ab1, bishop takes, bishop c6, knight b2, rook d3 d7, rook bc1, knight h5, knight d1, knight a4, bishop takes a4, e takes a4, knight b3, bishop h4, and for h6 in this position after 26th move for black, he gives a dead equal, maybe better position for black because his position is quite open. Queen h6, some moves. And then e5. Bad move. This frees up the position for his bishop on c6, so bad move. Obviously here the threat is bishop takes f3, and the queen cannot take because the rook is hanging, so the rook has to move. Bishop takes f3 anyway. Queen f3, rook takes d, and this is the start of the losing position for h6's deep move. When the position explodes, you want to have a square for your king to go to. Obviously here queen f4 doesn't gives. This is winning, and just made my variation, home variation, Zugzwang. This is a Zugzwang, and Fritz 6 gives me a 7.8 material gain, so this is something we should be aware of. And this proves that black has a winning advantage. Of course he took, but then came this spectacular and quite bizarre bishop g5. Then queen f3, bishop e7, rook king h1, rook takes a2, knight d3, bishop g5, knight b4, rook b2, knight d5, and then here came c6, correct move, knight c3. I'm not sure what is the best, but after knight c3, Fritz gives black almost 2 pawns up, so this is a blunder. Just wait. Yeah, this is a blunder because obviously 42 queen c2. Whoops. Okay, maybe my computer bugs, so I can't quite play. Whoa, I've lost the queen. But okay, you can see the point. Yeah, the queen is back. So then here queen c2 would have won, but okay, a piece. But there's some other moves. And here after a5, black's advantage is decreasing. Now Fritz gives black 1 pawn ahead because of knight d7, and this is tricky if you're not aware, but it's still winning by force. But here Chigorin made a blunder. I suspect this was because he moved too fast. The bishop, he moved on c7, but I suspect that he wanted to play bishop d6, but he miscalculated he thought maybe queen c takes c6, yeah, was good, but it's not. Okay, so after bishop c7, I wonder if you can spot the easy move to win the position. Of course, it's... Whoops, my computer bugs again. So here it's knight f8 check and winning the queen. So thank you. And I'm still watching for some players to prove me that the variation and the Sicilian dragon with king b1, it's good for black. So bye.